Hi there, smart drivers. Have you ever had this happen to you? Yes, turning from a side street onto a main street, another vehicle signals that they're going to turn onto the road that you're on, but they don't turn and keep going and risk a T-bone crash with you. Stick around. We're going to give you some advanced defensive strategies to keep yourself safe. Hi there, smart drivers. Welcome back. Rick with Smart Drive Test talking to you today about defensive posturing for right-hand turns. Now, just before we get started here, Smart Drive Test helps new drivers get a license, veteran drivers to remain crash-free, and CDL drivers to start a career as a truck or bus driver. So if you're new here, consider subscribing just about there. If you're on a mobile device, it's a little bit off screen there as well. Hit that bell. That way you'll get instant notification when I get the videos up for you. Now, the other day, pulling out from a side street, and somebody came along with their signal on and did not turn. And it puts you at high risk of being T-boned on this side of the vehicle, on the driver's side of the vehicle, if you're making a left-hand turn, because the vehicle comes along and for whatever reason, the driver doesn't turn as indicated. So they've executed an unpredictable action, coming back to predictable and unpredictable actions on the roadway. So that's what happens. So before you pull out from a side street, make sure that the vehicle has committed to the turn. That means that their wheels are turned, their steer tires are turned, and they're actually executing the turn. As you can see here in this image here, the driver does a really good job. The vehicle turns and then the driver pulls out. So that's what you want to do when you're pulling up from a side street and turning. Now, this next situation is making a right-hand turn from a parking lot of one of the major box stores here in Vernon. And there's a turning lane here, but the road markings are completely washed out from winter sand and plowing and those types of things. So the markings aren't there, but the driver is kind of sitting in the middle between the two lanes. There's just enough room to kind of squeeze in beside him on the right to make the right-hand turn. But I was untrusting of the other driver. You know that saying, I like people well enough, but I don't trust them. So that's what happened here. The driver was there wasn't enough room, and sure enough, when the driver pulled out to go straight across the roadway, the driver did what's called a button hook. They moved out to the right for whatever reason, and had I been there up beside that vehicle, there would have been a crash. The driver would have driven into me. So I was very fortunate in terms of my experience that I didn't pull out beside the driver, and that's what's happened. I prevented having a traffic crash. So you want sort of side to side, you want a minimum of 3 feet between you and other vehicles. And as well, just reviewing the other one, before you pull out of a side street, make sure that the oncoming vehicle that's turning is committed to that turn. For another video, click here. To subscribe, click here. And for pass your road test first time, click here as well. All the best, and remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now.